Uh-oh, only 15 minutes to do my hair. But I don't want to look like the girl with the rat's nest in B44. I don't have much time, but I want to be the chicest girl in class. Oh, here are 3 looks that are sure to get you noticed, and not in the B44 kind of way.
Oh yeah.
For the first look, you're going to want to start with 2 slapped-in French braids. To learn how to do a French braid, refer to my video. For 2011, messy, undone waves that are soft and pretty are still going to be big this season, so skip the hassle and the time of styling and opt for sleeping in a braid. What I did is just use this Phyto Organics canopy. It's a thermal protector that conditions the hair and makes it really soft and silky. And then I just braided it, and voila, it dried, and I can use it now to use the crimping style. So I just took out the braid and began running my fingers through it. It helps to just play around with your hair. You don't need to take a brush to it because it's just gonna cause it to be too broken up. So I'm just gonna take some of this hairspray. I am using the Tresemme. It is extra hold, level 4. And I just begin by playing with my hair and spraying it, adding a little bit of volume without disturbing the texture. You can also do a side part. That is very in right now. The side parts with the messy hair in front of the face is big in 2011 for fall. It's kind of that boyish kind of look. The very messy undone looks are totally in. And just finish with some hairspray and you're done. Another big trend this season is volumized hair that is reminiscent of the 70s era. It is literally big, and this year you might want to invest in a bump it, possibly becoming best friends with your teasing comb, but just lots of volume is very in. So I started with some textured hair, and I just am sectioning off the hair to give it that volume. You could use a clip or a hair tie. I'm using a clip here, so it's really easy to section off the hair and do the teasing. So you just go section by section and tease from the roots with a regular comb, or if you have a teasing comb if you fancy. So for your teasing, just make sure to be very gentle, and to keep the holds, finish it off with some hairspray. Now I'm going to take a section of the hair and part it, and at the top of the hair I'm going to just do more teasing, just a little bit more exaggerated. We're going to want to create some height because volume is very big at the top of the head versus on the bottom. So this is like a very heavy tease. You almost want to look like it's just coming straight from the top of your head. Now I'm just pulling the hair down from each section that I teased and just lightly pulling on it to kind of make it more even all around, and just managing it, combing it down. Then I'm going to take a bobby pin and secure it, but still push it to the front to give it volume towards the very front of your face. I'm going to use a bobby pin to secure it. You can use an embellished bobby pin or maybe something with a flower, but the exposed bobby pin was really big in the fall fashion season. You can use your hand to flatten it out, and you can move down the bobby pin as far as you like down your hair. Each different length will give you a different silhouette. And then, like always, just finish off with some hairspray and you're good to go. Messy, effortless styles are definitely in, and this also applies to braids. Braids are even more popular, so feel free to experiment a little. Face framing sideburns and tendrils also add a little flair to literally update this look. So for the third look, you can start with textured hair like I already have. I have a slightly crimped hair from my styles before. You can use straight hair, but you can also use curly hair. So depending on the texture that you're using will give you a different look. First off, I'm going to take all the hair from the top part of your crown and section it off into like a small ponytail in the back, and I'm just going to section it off with my fingers and do a little twist. You can twist counterclockwise or clockwise depending upon what your preference is, but it's just going to create a twist and volume at the top of the crown. Just smooth it out with your hand or a comb and then secure it with some bobby pins. I would use like 2 or 3 of them. straps, whatever you think is going to be able to hold all day long. Next, you gather the hair left on the bottom and section it into 3 sections. You could just use your fingers, or if you need to use a tail comb, whatever is most manageable for you. Just section it off, and then you're just going to start doing a simple braid. And if you don't know how to do a braid, you can, again, refer to the video that I did on French braiding, but you're just going to alternate them one into the other all the way down. This is definitely a looser braid. You don't need the alternations to be so taut. You can have it just be really loose, and it will make it appear a lot more messy and carefree. You can then section off with a regular tie, or if you like something embellished, again, you can go ahead and customize it as you'd like. This is definitely something that you can do that is really elegant in the back. You know, when you're in that B44, you don't want to be looking ridiculous with the back of your head.
Yeah, I just want to let you know, the back of your head is ridiculous.
You don't want that. So this will look just great from the front and the back. Tendrils and little pieces hanging off of the sideburns were really in this season. So you can put your bang or maybe some extra pieces towards the front to modernize this braid. And also loosen up the back of the braid. You can kind of make it messier depending upon what your style is, but you know, messy is in season, so why not give it a try? So I hope these looks help to inspire you and get you going in the morning. Now if you excuse me, I have a class to get to.